Let's move over to that bench, please. I found Stanley's diary in his dirty laundry. He's got a lot to say about you. Not yet. You don't deserve it. I don't like the light here. Let's talk over there. I don't understand why, if you were such an artist, then you had to go and sign up for the war. Why didn't you ever just think that war was such a sick way to go about living among humanity the way any good person thinks? Is it because you only have just a quick change artist? Is that it? Or was it because we were poor? You were meant to take my mother for a turn around the square the Sunday before last. You better have done it. You know how she likes the gardens nowadays. I asked you some 8 million times to change the light bulb in the kitchen. Now the light through the kitchen window has gone dead and blue, and it lends me untold depression to cook there. Let's try sitting in the sun, please. Little Bill Pilling. Always moist around the eyes. I would be sitting in the kitchen, say, and he would come bustling through dressed as a gorilla, dressed as a hypnotist, dressed mostly as a clown. I miss those days above all. And the sad lay of light in the passageway from the back door to the garbage cans. A slight tincture of smoke from my brown cigarettes in the air that would mix most well with the fog in the bathroom. How many days did I not work, and how many days did I? Little Bill Pilling. There is a presence that felt like my brother, long gone before then. I warned him, little Bill, not my brother, about solitude and how we're all alone in the world. And then Hayley moves in upstairs, and the look of love falls across little Bill Pilling's face. And next thing he's moved out on me just to go upstairs with her, and with such high, high hopes. He was a bastard, but you can't blame him. And I never told little Bill Pilling that carpet in the hall was a found item, because he was so riled by bugs being burrowed in found things. I always wondered if he bugged Hayley about bugs. There. And what was always your game with me too, then? Squirming around in the bed, always so afraid of bugs in there. That's what it was. It's just that endless foolishness of power-mad politicians. Let's have tea over there. Hand on my shoulder. I remember little Bill Pilling, sitting at his computer in that hideous blue bathrobe. And I gave him the lecture on how people grew lonely and then met someone. And then ran off with that someone, and then grew to hate that someone. And then had children with that someone to try and reconnect like in the old days with that someone. And then the children could never reconnect nothing because they were just horrible little creatures after all. Like this old dying world needs any more frothing little creatures spewing waste throughout useless lives, and then likely winding up hamburger in the machine anyhow. That's you. The hamburger. And then but to raise the children needed more and more years of ghostliness with that someone until you came to truly hate the someone, and then the break. But he didn't listen. He ran with Hayley, didn't he? Oh, little Bill, it's like the way you looked at your feet and slyly smiled when I had to growl at you about not leaving any bits of food in the dishes. Maybe we lucked out, never getting to the children part. Little Bill Pilling? Maybe that's why we still love each other.